I started saving every little bit of money I possibly can. And with my mom's help, I was actually able to purchase my first condo when I was 21. Now, it wasn't a lavish luxury condo or anything else like that. It was at Kennedy and 401. It was a nice building, older building. Luckily, the unit was freshly renovated. I bought that for $116,000 when I was 21, and it was great. My intention with buying that unit is that, hey, from what I understand about real estate, even if I buy this one little unit over here that I'm not a fan of, what's the worst case that's going to happen to me? The worst case is in 25 years, I'm going to be able to pay this thing off and I'm going to have somewhere to live where it doesn't cost me so much. So I just thought that was a healthy step in the right direction.
Live behind decisions I chose. Peaks feel good and the valleys get low. Chains for the tires in the rain, hail, snows. Like this everywhere that I go, everywhere that I go.
Hey everybody, it's Hussein Kabani, your favorite broker? Well, if I'm not your favorite broker yet, I definitely will be by the end of this clip. We're working in the residential business. We love helping families get into homes and upgrade their homes and possibly even downsize their homes depending on how their life is changing. I would encourage you guys to click on a link below and book an appointment in my calendar so we could discuss if you wanted to buy, sell, or invest in real estate. There's no pressure at all. I would love to connect with you guys and give you my opinion about your situation. Now back to the video. Hey, I wanted to make this quick video here so you guys get a chance to get to know me before we work together. I'm not going to make this overly long, but I want to give you guys a quick introduction of where I kind of came from and what we're trying to do here, okay? So basically, the reason I'm involved with real estate and especially single-family residential homes is because of the background that I have. So we grew up in subsidized, low-income kind of housing. I've been with my dad. My mom doesn't like me mentioning this, but I've been with my dad to collect, the welfare checks from the welfare office and whatnot. And it wasn't just such a great thing. So seeing this and being aware of what was kind of going on, it actually really triggered me at a young age to try to figure out, hey, how do we break out of the situation? How do we not become dependent on government subsidies in order to survive, but not only survive, but to thrive? At a very young age, I had a lot of influences through older people and just having conversations with them and whatnot, and them always talking about real estate and investing in real estate got me very curious about it. So when I was 17 or 18, these conversations were happening around me and it got me very interested. So I started saving every little bit of money I possibly can. And with my mom's help, I was actually able to purchase my first condo when I was 21. Now, it wasn't a lavish luxury condo or anything else like that. It was at Kennedy and 401. It was a nice building, older building. Luckily, the unit was freshly renovated. I bought that for $116,000 when I was 21, and it was great. My intention with buying that unit is that, hey, from what I understand about real estate, even if I buy this one little unit over here that I'm not a fan of, what's the worst case that's going to happen to me? The worst case is in 25 years, I'm going to be able to pay this thing off and I'm going to have somewhere to live where it doesn't cost me so much. So I just thought that was a healthy step in the right direction. But anytime you take one step, you always start to see something else happen at the same time. So when I got into that, I started to see, hey, there's other opportunities. And when I started to see other opportunities, my pay started to increase where I was working. And I started putting more of that money into my real estate, into my current property. And it gave me an opportunity to buy a place at Yonge and Shepherd. And then it gave me an opportunity to buy a pre-construction place in Pickering. And then the ball just started to roll from there. Long story short, and not getting into all of the details, from everything that I have learned, I'm trying to translate all of that into helping people try to skip the mistakes that I have actually made and streamline the process for them. So I get very excited about residential real estate and dealing with families because I want to actually help families grow and make the right decision. I'm the type of person that will probably show up to your house when you ask me to come and give you a home evaluation or to list your property and basically ask some nosy questions. Hey, how much do you owe on this property? Like, what's your mortgage rate? Like, what are your future plans? How many kids do you have? Because I'm trying to gauge to say, hey, like, is there any other piece of advice I can offer these people? In a lot of cases, there is. A lot of cases I see that people do have a lot of equity. Maybe they're in a townhouse or a single car detached property and they want to move forward. But I'm also trying to give them advice if I feel like they're in the right situation to try to investigate whether they could keep their existing property and still move it forward, rent out what they have currently, and also purchase their next property and hold this as a rental property. So this is the type of advice I'm trying to give them. And at the same time, we're treating everybody with honesty, integrity, and I'm treating everyone the way I want to be treated. We don't take shortcuts. And we want to just make sure everyone thrives and we want repeat clients at the same time. So we're not going to tell anyone to do anything that we personally wouldn't do or are not comfortable with. Along with all of this, I am on a movement of consistently improving myself. I have a number of business coaches. I attend seminars, get certifications. And at the same time, this year, I've actually started to mentor some other agents as well. The way I look at our industry is that if I can help and mentor other agents, I feel like there's enough business for everyone to go around. And I think we can all work together, people that have the right mindset, and actually make the industry better and make the transaction better for the overall the families that we're actually trying to work with. I hope this kind of gives you a little bit of an insight of how I operate and what we're doing to kind of improve process and try to make it more streamlined for you guys. I look forward to meeting you guys. We are going to have a link at the bottom for my calendar. I'm open to just chatting with you guys. You could book a quick 15 or 20-minute session. We could talk about interest rates, rental market, sales, anything you like with no pressure whatsoever. So I encourage you guys to click on that link, find an appointment slot that works for you guys, and let's connect soon. Until next time, guys, remember one thing, get Kabani, get sold.
Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold.